Hello Aries, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies are coming through for you this week. There is a lot considering with Halloween, and if you celebrate Samhain, there's so much energy with the veil being lifted between our worlds and the spirit realm, so tap into that. We are also going through a lot of energy from the eclipse, which happened on the 25th in Scorpio. So if you have water in your sign, make sure to check that out. However, it is a good time. It really feels like we are going through, instead of the death of something, we're starting to go through the rebirth. So it feels like that energy is starting to lift. If you are feeling that yet or already, that's what that is. And so we're going to be having a lot of this energy, especially for the next 6 months, because we'll be feeling this eclipse for that amount of time. So watch how your life transforms. So this next one will be your higher or future self. So we've got amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. And then we've got salu, which is vitality, health, and energy. Beautiful. Right along with alignment with the energies of that eclipse. And I love this time of year because this is representation of death. Halloween or Samhain is essentially that. It is the time to die so that we can be reborn in the spring. It's that cyclical nature. Death and rebirth, there are no accidents. The magic in tarot never ceases to amaze me, surprise me, and cause so much wonder and excitement. So I hope it does for you too. So this will be tips and tricks through this transformation, death, and rebirth. I love it when cards speak to me. Sentimental feelings. So, and this is the time for those that have passed, those in your lineage that have gone, and now it's up to you to do your work and see where you go. Let's define all these messages with tarot. So this is a beautiful time with the veil being thin for you to show gratitude and speak your gratitude to your ancestors for everything that brought you here. So we've got the Devil, we've got the Queen of Swords, as well as the Queen of Wands. So again, a lot of change happening. Just not wanting to stick on my table today. All right, so for your future or higher self, what messages with all of this energy for Aries do you have? There. Two of Wands, Temperance, and the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Beautiful. And nope, too many slippery cards. These foils are, but I love them. They're so beautiful. All right, Ace of Wands right there. 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck. And a Page of Cups. Right there. 6 of Wands. Oh, those two. Actually, I'm going to put that one there. So 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. And then last but not least is the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. Great energy, lots of changes. I just really feel that at this time, with the transformation that you Aries has already been working on, it feels like it's been going on for quite some time. I mean, we're entering the age of Aquarius, so our worlds are really in representation or the mirroring effect of what we're doing individually. And when we do that and we get out of this kind of devil energy, and I'm really feeling that perhaps with this transformation, this is something that you've already ended, a toxic relationship or a toxic way of being or a toxic way of thinking. I feel that, when we go on our journey of evolution, of consciousness, of looking within, we really see patterns that are beautifully set there with our DNA and our families. Sometimes it's just not healthy. And that's why it's so important of where we are now. I was watching a snippet of a podcast that they did the math numbers, and don't quote me on it because I'm horrible about remembering specifics. But he went into how many, grandparents, great-grandparents, how many people it took for you to be here in this moment. And it is thousands. And it just amazes me of what it took for you to be here, and for what it took for me to be here. And so with that, we have a lot of stuff going on in our lives that sometimes just doesn't work. It is part of their lives, of the way the world was then, and it's kind of rolled down to us. And here we are with the information age, to educate ourselves, to learn a different way. And then when we seek it, we can find it. When we ask for it, we really receive. And to be able to have the research and the science of really being able to look at the mind and why we do certain things is just mind-blowing. And so you have the opportunity at this time. I really feel that you Aries have cut out this toxic behavior, or you're in the midst of it, you're really being conscious of it, and that is absolutely the starting point for change, is awareness. And so I really feel that some of you, it's something that you've worked on. You now have just taken those chains off of your neck, and you're moving forward without this devil energy. And it's just a reflection of how far you've come. So like I said, rebirth. You're moving into, I feel, that Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands energy, which is being able to really see your vision of also your crap and your shadow, and accept it, but to move forward in a different way of really being a conscious and aware of choice. And so with that creates that Queen of Wands energy, which I feel is quintessentially you. It's that fire energy of going, now I know what I want. Now I know it's not working. Now I have a clear sight and the ability to execute what I really want in life. And I love that, because this is something that, she's got her black cat, and I always mention this with her because that's what is so beautiful about this message, is that she doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's going after what she dreams. She's standing in her authenticity with love, which is so supported by the universe. When we really stand in our authentic truth, we not only give ourselves permission, we give the world permission to do the same. And that's the beautiful ripple. So this is beautiful energy for you, Aries, to just move into that, execute that, be that ray of sunshine, be that spark, be passionate, go after what you want. And also, you're not in this stage of, I'm not feeling that with all this Queen energy. You also got the King of Pentacles here, which I really feel with Temperance. You are just going, I'm not looking at all of my shadow as being something that's a minus to me. It's my journey. It's all the things that I went through. This is actually my gift of what I've overcome. You're a survivor, not a victim, right? And so your higher future self is really saying, look at when you get rid of this toxicity in your life, you move into that Queen energy, and with that, you create vitality, health, and energy. And you create more choices, more wisdom to move from where you're at. And with this Two of Wands, I really feel that, this is something that he's holding the world in his hand. He's really seeing a sight, a vision for what he or she really wants to create. And so I really feel that that's where you're at this time. And by doing that, you do create health and vitality and energy. I know when I have healed all of my stuff, and each day is a new layer. Each time there's resistance in life, it's a new opportunity to go deeper into my healing. And so with that, I really do feel that when I heal it, I retain more energy, more health, more vitality, because I'm not holding anymore. I'm not energy is an emotion, is energy in motion. And so when we hold on to these things that don't work, or they're toxic, or they're hurtful, or we haven't faced the things that have hurt us in our life and dealt with them, then we're holding. And I believe that zaps us of our health and vitality. It does me. And every time, like I said, I go through another layer, I feel like I come forward in a new way of being. It's a rebirth of that state of that goddess, Salu. But she's saying health and vitality. And we clean up the heart space and the mind. We really leave that open to do that. And now you've got Temperance right here, which is all about that balance. It's all about the alchemy of life, of, and it's not necessarily lemons to lemonade, but I like water to wine. It's changing it into something else and really alchemizing things, but it's all about balance. It's about also trust. And in, the temperance here, the crown, the third eye is all lit up. It is showing that you've got vision, you've got sight for your world, right along with the Two of Wands. And I really feel that with the Queen energy, they're both all looking this way. So it's like almost feeling like this is where we're headed in your path is moving to the right. You've got Three of Wands here, which I love, is because you're setting off on a new venture. With all of these changes, with all of this sight, with all of this vision and passion, you're creating something new for yourself. And I really feel that these are the broad strokes of you clearing your canvas so that you can paint something in a different way. And because of that, your higher, or your guides, your goddesses, gods, everything that is holding that space and assisting us through our journey is really saying, embrace that death and rebirth. Let go of what's no longer serving you. And when you do, it's like all of a sudden there's that spark. There's that offering of a new way of being, and therefore a new life. And some of that, with that embrace, it could be, you've got the 10 of Cups here, which is fulfillment. It could be a partnership. It could be somebody that, because when we show up in love, then we get that in return. The same vibration shows up to us. And that's just law of physics. I mean, it's, our vibration now doesn't mean that we can vibrate out. Absolutely. But the point is that with death and rebirth, I really feel that you're just moving into the fulfillment of your life and creating what you want in a different way. If that could be partnership, that could be money. You've got the King of Pentacles here. You also got the Seven of Pentacles. You do have the Four of Wands, which could be just a completion of something. But for some of you, that is true partnership. That is, I've fallen in love with me. I have healed parts of myself. And now I have somebody, I'm calling into somebody in my life that is going to match that, because that's just law. That is just energy. And so I love this because there is a lot of sentimental feelings here. I feel like that is perhaps something that you're longing for, or a part of you is longing for. It could be partnership. It could be friendship. It just could be finding your soul tribe. It is all about connecting with ones of the same desire for being just a better human, doing it better, healing journey. That's so important to me when I look in relationships, because it's about depth. It's not that surface, superficial, money thing. It is, what broke you, what healed you, what songs pulled you out of it. It's about really having relationships with people that you can be your authentic self, and in our own experience as well as others, is to learn off of each other and collaborate this beautiful life to do it better. And so I love this, because sentimental feelings with tips and tricks for all of this energy is just embrace it, go with it, have that recognition for everything that you've been through. I feel like some of you are just really coming into something that is everyone is like, oh, you've done so much work, or you've changed. That's whenever someone says that to you, make sure to say, thank you, I have worked really hard to change. There's some that are just so stuck on the energy of, I will be who I am and forever will be. Oh, it's so sad. It's tragic, that energy. I don't want to be the same person tomorrow. And it just goes into that constant death and rebirth in the moment of doing it different. And that is growth. That's expansion. And that's why we're here, is to expand. Expansion through the resistance and through the illusion of separation. And so, yes, some of us, that's their journey, and that's perfect, because this is the rainbow of all of the energies, dark and light and everything in between. So it is limitless in the rainbow of our expansion and win. And the universe just says, okay, you want a couple of thousand lifetimes of staying the same? You got it. When you're ready for change and ready to do it different, then we are in choice to do that, no judgment. So it's pretty awesome. So I love this because you've been doing the work. I love this because of the way this is put. He's looking to the left, like he's looking past on his life. And I really feel that he's just like, this is awesome. I really see my journey as being my gift. It is not, I'm a victim of it. It's not defining me. It is the step ladder that assisted me to get where I'm at. So this is where I really feel that you are going. And this is the energy that it's really saying, tap into it. Tap into that part of yourself in your future of saying, oh, remember the time when, and really step into just already having everything you want, including that. If it's a partnership, if it is a community, whatever it is that you are longing for. If you're already in partnership, perhaps it's to deepen that relationship. And that's something that, going back to how we communicate with people. When we go and we surround ourselves by people that are going the distance, going within, then we can match and go there with someone else. I can only go to the depths with you that I've gone with in myself. And so that's why when you start doing the work, that surface level stuff doesn't work anymore. You want to really go deep with someone, because that's the law of the universe. We attract like attracts like, right? So last but not least, you've got the King of Pentacles, which I really feel grounds all of this energy down really nice. It is that antithesis of the devil energy here. And I just feel like it's a beautiful cross of what is happening, where you are moving in your energy with this transformation and rebirth. And he is just here. He's got grapes all over his robe, symbolizing that it took a specific temperature, circumstance, environment for all of these things to grow. And with that, because that's grapes are very temperamental, very specific on how they are processed into the ground and grown and cared for. It's very specific. And so just like your journey has been very specific on the things that you have gone through. You have been taught, you have been sometimes cornered in ways, like they say you don't hear the thunder only happens when it rains, right? So it's no different here. You can't see the stars without it being dark. There's beautiful things that happen in the process of resistance, and perhaps that devil energy of we have to get imprisoned in some way, shape, or form for us to go, wait a minute, this is not how I want to do life. And that is what creates momentum of change. So I really feel that King of Pentacles is really right there to say you have done the work. It's been a perfect environment for you to be exactly where you are. It's perfect. So I love this reading. It's very deep. There's a lot going on here. Make sure to just take what resonates with you, leave the rest, put it on a shelf, and move forward with it, and take action in your life. Because remember, tarot shows you the crumbs and the light of some answers and some direction, but it's up to us to do the work. So thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. I look forward to next week in your reading. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you then.